We hanging out. We hanging out. We hanging out. We spend the time. We hanging out. We hanging out. What up, good people? What's good? Sunny days. What up, lady? What up, Briggs? Marquita, Deidre, Carolyn in the building. What up, Lynn? Thank you for the share. Tawana, Angie. Shoot, what y'all doing? Everybody good? What's up, gorgeous people? What's good? Got Angie, we got Leanne. Shoot, Crystal, Nicole, Mystic with it. Sky Summers. What up? Hey, let me ask y'all something. Can I ask you something? What do you need to do? And share this for me, please. Share this, like this. Shoot, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow. Shoot, make sure you hang out with me. Now, let me ask you this. Before I get started, hey, Regina. Before I get started, though, text me up 864-710-1520. I'm giving away the keto supplement in the next hour. If you like it when you order the Super Stomach Shredder membership, in which I'm going to give you 15% off when you use the code KC-15. So you go, look, I'm taking care of you. So hit me up. Thank you, Miss Thick with it. Shoot, let me pin it. I'm gonna pin yours. Look, I'm gonna pin yours up. I put mine up, but I'm gonna pin yours. So hit me up. I'm gonna give you the Kenya Keto supplement for free when you order the Super Stomach Shredder. It is 12:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you have until 1:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, let me ask you this. Thank you, Marquita. Hey, let me ask you this. What's stopping you? What's getting in the way of you taking your life to the next level? What's getting in the way? What's currently, and be honest, what's currently stopping you from being great? From being on that next level of great? Because you're already great, you're already awesome. But what's really stopping you, Janae? What's really stopping you? What's getting in the way, Elise? What's getting in the way, Sharita, Shadia? I mean, what's getting in the way? What's stopping you? Is it a habit? Is it the company you keep? What is it? And I'm just going to give you a heads up, too. I'm going to start doing a podcast, and I'm going to have y'all call in, and we're going to talk. We're going to talk, because I love talking to y'all. So, shoot. Let me see. Money. Okay? You ready for my answer? You got to make more. And here's the beautiful thing. You're at a time where it's so much easier to make money than it was 30, 40, 50 years ago. You can literally sell stuff to people in different countries. Like right now, you have access to it. Now, here's the deal. You got to be able to solve a problem. If you can solve a problem and you can be clear and definitive on why people should buy you and your service versus somebody else's, boom, you've won. Because explanation of services will get you that yes quicker than, hey, y'all, buy my stuff. Get my stuff now. I'm a nice person. Get my stuff. See what I'm saying? So money. But if you put money up in here, two things, you always have the ability to make more. But B, even if you don't have any right now to fund your dream, you can always be resourceful. And a lot of that stuff goes to effort. Even if I didn't have a dime and, I was just doing The weight loss stuff. Facebook is free. Twitter is free. Instagram is free. Snapchat is free. LinkedIn is free. So then it becomes a resourceful / effort deal. Okay? Because a lot of y'all have gifts and talents and blessings that you don't expose. That requires no money. Creating an email list requires no money. See what I'm saying? So you got to become, if you don't have the money right now, you definitely have the resourcefulness to get done what you need to get done. If money is your issue. Am I preaching? Amen. Let me see. What else? Let's see. Shoot. I don't put myself first. You can, Sheila, start putting yourself first. Again, that's an effort deal. You've never heard of putting effort into putting yourself first, huh? You literally can do that. But everything starts with a decision, though. You got to decide that you're enough. And you got to decide that you're worthy of it. I mean, why not put yourself first? Again, you spend a lot of time promoting people into your spot. Think about that. You actually promote people into your spot who don't deserve to even occupy space in your spot. Only to come to find out later, dang, I done gave up my spot for somebody who didn't deserve it. So you find that out down the road. See, I'm cutting out the middleman. I'm helping you I'm helping you take that shortcut so you can finally, start taking time out for yourself and start doing stuff for yourself versus always doing stuff for everybody else. You're constantly being used up. I'm saving you some time. Again, through it all, if you look over your life, through it all, no matter who came, who went, through it all, you were the only one, you were the only constant throughout that whole story. You were the consistent one. You were the one that, again, no matter if it was best friend, boyfriend, or, this job, that job, this school, that school, whatever the scene was, you still was the star of that show. You still was that person who was always there. And you got to reward yourself for that. You got to be like, shoot, you know what? I'm going to start doing for me because through it all, it's always been me. So I got to take care of me. You got to be selfish about that. You got to be extremely selfish about that. Hey, Lanita, I don't do followers. You ain't my follower. Look, you my family. I don't do fans. I don't do followers. I don't believe in none of that. That's just, I don't believe in that. And again, I'm a firm believer in family. Look, so you're not a follower. You're not a new follower. You're a new family member. And I love you. So thank you for hanging. Let me see. Shalina says, congestive heart failure. Not sure what I can do. Let me see. Not sure what I cannot. Let me see. To get my blood pressure up. You need your blood pressure up. Is that what you're saying? I mean, if you need your blood pressure up, I got an uncle who can make you mad faster than anybody I know. If you have issues with getting your blood pressure up, if you're trying to get your blood pressure to skyrocket, I will personally send him over there to make you mad. So, if you need to get rowdy, like just pissed, and you just want to just get to the level of throwing some stuff, I got a family member who can just raise your heart rate. I got all kind of family members who can raise your heart rate. Look, I was about to say, shoot, if you need your stuff skyrocketed, I can send a slew of people who would just elevate your pressure. If you need some drama in your life, if you don't have enough drama, Huh? She said, that won't get my blood pressure up. You hadn't met my uncle, have you? I guarantee you, he'll have you hostile. You have my solemn word. Let me send him over there for about a week. I promise. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, let me read Karen. I had started something and I had to stop it, and I lost 20 pounds because of someone. It made me feel like I wasn't doing good. Okay, Karen, let me give you some. Can I give you something good, Karen? Okay. Can I give you something good? Can I give you something good? Can I give you something good? I get it, Terry. Just play along, baby. Relax. Um, always do something. When you do stuff, make sure you're doing it for you. Okay? Anything you do, make sure you're doing it for you and not because of other people. Make sure you're doing it for you. Okay? That's the first thing. Because again, if you're always doing it for the applause and the attention of somebody else, you live by the sword and you die by the sword. Feel me on that. You live by the sword. Whenever you're doing stuff, for approval, of other people, and you're expecting the high five, that a girl, you look so good. A lot of times people will kind of feel, they'll kind of feel like they have you. So therefore, it's kind of like, if I know you're doing it for me, what'll happen is, if I'm not feeling what you're doing, I'm not going to give you that acceptance. So I'm going to hold on to the acceptance to kind of spite you. You see what I'm saying? So what you have to do is, and it goes back to putting yourself first. Feel me on that. And it goes back to putting yourself first, because what some of y'all do is basically give more power to people. And basically, when you hand over power to people who ain't never had no power, they don't know how to handle it. So therefore, you're at the mercy of a person who basically don't know how to handle you right. See what I mean? It's kind of like I'm handing over my keys to somebody who can't drive. So at some point, you just got to say, this is for me. And it goes back to being selfish again. Okay. So you got to start doing stuff for yourself, and you got to start being extremely selfish when it comes to you. Because again, you only have you. You don't have look. A lot of y'all, there's this misconception that you have a lot of people who are down for you. And that's not the truth. That's not the truth. That's not the truth. Okay? And Terry just got blocked for talking too much. And I had to block her and wave her away. Po thing. See, that's why you don't keep talking when I'm talking. Look, you're welcome. And now she done got waved away. Everybody wave Terry back goodbye. Dang, Terry, you were doing so good, but you just kept going. And then I had to send you to Facebook, Kevin. But anyway, let me get back to what I was talking about. You gotta look, you gotta be selfish, y'all. Because again, you're the only one who got you. You're the only one who got you. But again, you constantly break your neck over people who ain't got you. Stop. Just stop. And again, you let people play on your heart, and you let people take advantage of your good nature. But this is what I'm asking you to do, person to person. I'm asking, think about the person you treat the best, okay? Okay. I need for you to think of the person that you treat the best. Do me a favor, do me a favor, do me a favor. Put the initial of the person that you absolutely treat like gold. Do that for me. Okay. Throw me some initials. And it can be more than one. Throw me the initials of the person you just treat like gold. Just go. I'm looking for some initials. I'm gonna read out some initials. I need to see some people you just flat out idolize. That you swear they walk on water. That you would do anything for. I need some shoot. Let's see. TMM. Okay. GG. Okay. CC. Okay. OS, LS, BD, KB, ZB, KG, okay. CCMB, let me see, WLL, okay. CH and UC, D, okay. TSTM, EML, EMI, Junior, NF, SSAC, KSGK, CY, KG, okay. Keep them coming. Okay. MSJZ, okay. 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 JPHM, JG, JW. Okay, now I want you to look at those letters. Look at those letters you just posted. Okay. I got a question and I got a challenge. Okay. Why do you treat them better than you treat yourself? Why do you treat them better? Why do you treat them better than you treat yourself? We got SB. Okay. Let's get to the root of it. Why and answer this for me now. Why do you treat them better than you treat yourself? Because essentially, you do. You don't have to tell me you do, but why do you treat them better than you treat yourself? Okay. Okay. I like it, Auntie. Let me see. She's my daughter. Okay. 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 Because they mean everything to me. Okay. Okay. But Suzanne, they mean everything to you. But why don't you mean everything to you? I like asking the hard questions. They mean everything to you, but why don't you mean everything to you? Okay. Because again, from beginning to end, it will always just be you. I don't care if it's your kid. I don't care if it's your mother. I don't care if it's your father. Through it all, there was a time when you didn't have a kid. There was a time probably when you didn't see eye to eye with people, and probably people walked away from you at some point. Okay. Let me read some more. Let me see. I give her what I didn't get. So you feel obligated. So therefore, I'm reading Sonya stuff. I give her what I didn't get. Okay. You know, some people overcompensate by doing that. So it's kind of like if I didn't have nice shoes, I'll break my back to make sure that she or he has nice shoes. Or if I didn't live in a nice house, I'm going to make sure. Okay, but you break your back and you break your neck, but you do realize if you've named your children, you do realize that they're going to leave you at some point, right? You do realize that, right? That at some point, and ask people who have children who are like in their 20s and 30s and 40s, they're going to wave you away. Now, what I've noticed is this: a lot of times people lose their identity in their children. So it's kind of like I forsake a whole bunch of stuff to ensure, but in the midst of that, I don't take care of me and I lose my identity in my children. So when the children go, I don't know what the hell to do because I've always and then you become that parent who always hangs on to their child, and your kid is like, okay, Ma, this is great, but I'm over here cleaving with my new husband now, and I do love you and I appreciate you, but you know the Bible says, shoot, I'm cleaving over here because now I have a new family. So, but I do love you and I appreciate you for having me and stuff. But I'm cleaving. I now live in Cleveland. I've been cleaving so much. So, with that being said, let's go back to you. Let's pull that thing back around. Again, through it all, children, no children, it's still going to be you in the end with you. No matter if you have the husband, even when that person dies, it's still going to be you as somebody who's a widower. So it's still going to be. So this is why it's important that you still got to take care of you and don't lose yourself in your children or in your marriage or in that job, because I know people who have held titles and held jobs and that becomes their identity, to where when they retire or get fired from their job, they don't know what to do because they've been used to being the boss or the manager or whatever position and got tied up in that position. Or I'm Casey's mother, or I'm Talia's mother, or I'm Leanne's mother. Yeah. You know, you get caught up in the titles. You get caught up in titles, and that's what you can't do. You still gotta be able to still create a clear identity for yourself in who you're going to be, which is going to require you to be selfish when it comes to you. That's why it's so important that you stop putting everybody ahead of you, because again, they gonna leave you either through death or your kids getting married and starting their new family, you know, at some point. But again, if you don't establish that you're important, you'll never be important. Think about it like this. If you're not important to yourself, why should you be important to other people? Because again, let me give you something good. You are a reflection of how you feel about you. So if I don't think much of myself and I put everybody else in front of me, and I'm always the last one to eat, I'm always the one being taken advantage of, and I'm all right with it, why should anybody else treat me any better? If I don't treat me well, why should somebody want to spend time with me when I really don't want to spend time with me? How you treat you is how they will treat you. That's why you got to reel this thing back in. That's why you got to stop putting so many other people ahead of you. Because again, they ain't going to be there forever, but you going to be with you forever. Rest assured, you going to be with you for the rest of your life. You are stuck with you. That's a contract that you can't get out of. You're stuck with you. But the challenge is, and here's the challenge, okay? The people that you value the most, that, you know, you threw their initials down, I need for you to match that level and exceed that level of love and respect, okay? And I need for you to invest all of that love and respect that you have for everybody else and would just lay your life down for you. For you. That same level of excitement you have for that child is the same level of excitement I need for you to have for yourself. That same love you have for that mama of yours is the same love I need for you to demonstrate for yourself. I'm just saying. I need for you to either match or exceed. Because again, a lot of y'all, and this is self-inflicted, you put yourself at the back of the line while everybody else is putting you at the back of the line too, so it's kind of unanimous. They put you at the back of the line. They don't mind using you because you're an open vessel to be used because you don't value you. You don't see how awesome you are. You don't understand how special you are. You never tell yourself how awesome you are. You never tell yourself how special you are. So when you don't do that, they won't do that. So your spirit ain't never being fed. Your spirit ain't being fed. Look, half of the time you can't even receive what God tells you because you don't halfway believe it yourself. God be trying to tell you some stuff, but you don't believe it. God be trying to tell you you're worthy. You know, you're supposed to have abundance in your life, but you don't see yourself as being special. You think that that's for the people you see on TV. You think that's for them. You think it's for the doctors or the pastors or your favorite singer or your favorite actor. You believe that's for them, but you don't believe it's for you. Watch how your life change once you start believing stuff is for you, once you start investing more in you. Everything starts and finishes, and everything starts and ends with you, with how you feel about you. I'm telling you, watch how your life, 30-day challenge. Try for 30 days. Match or exceed. Match or, that's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it the matching and exceeding challenge. When you start matching or exceeding the love that you have for the people that you hold in the highest esteem, watch how your life changes. Watch how you start making better decisions when it comes to you, when you just don't think like you're everybody else, like there's nothing special about you. Watch how your life starts changing when you start seeing value in you and you start recognizing certain gifts and you start recognizing how awesome you are and how, dang, I never noticed that really a lot of the stuff that I can do, 99% of the earth, they can't do, that I've been sleeping on. When you start understanding how awesome you are, you start buying into how awesome you are, and guess what? They will too. Can we agree? We're going to match or exceed. Again, we're talking value. We're talking about putting yourself on a pedestal. If you ever want to irk my nerves, start getting upset and crying over somebody you don't know. Start getting upset and getting bothered by somebody you don't know, who you ain't never met a day in your life. Start getting emotional about people who done passed away. But you can't get emotional about yourself. But you don't understand. This person was my favorite preacher, my favorite singer, my favorite rapper. Again, you get excited about people you don't know, but you can't get excited about the one person who's always been there thick and thin to the end, that being you. Irks my nerves to the fullest. You have pictures up of people, but you don't have pictures of yourself. You talk with passion about other people, but you can't be passionate about half the stuff you do. If you ever want to irk my nerves, let me see stuff like that, and then I'm gonna start challenging you and asking you certain questions like, how come I've never seen you write a passionate post about yourself, but you can write passionate posts about people you've never met a day in your life, who probably would never even talk to you if you met them. Excuse me, miss. Excuse me. I'm trying to get to the studio. Excuse me. Excuse me. People you get all emotional about, again, who wouldn't even talk to you? But you passionate about them, but you ain't passionate about yourself. Oh, I'm stepping on some toes today. Good. As my buddy Michael Burke would say, sometimes you can't see the picture when you're inside the frame. Now, that same emotions that y'all been displaying this week about people y'all don't know and have never met or don't have a relationship with, I need for you to start using that same fervor when it comes to you. Have somebody paint a picture of yourself too. I need for you to start saluting you too. I need for you to have that same admiration for you. I don't get emotional about people I don't know, don't have a relationship with. I'll get bothered about y'all because y'all hang out with me every day. We have a relationship, but if I don't know you, we ain't never met, I'm not going to have your opinion be placed higher than mine. I'm on TV every day. 2 different countries. But let me say it one more time. If I don't have a relationship with somebody, I ain't never met, you will not catch me getting emotional. But again, I get emotional about myself. I get emotional about the people that I serve daily. So that being said, I'm going to need for you to hop on the bandwagon with me and let's ride. Because I'm team you all day. But again, I need for you to be team you too. I need you. Again, I can throw the pom-poms in my hands. I can cheer all day. Ready, okay, boom. But I need for you to join. I need for you to join that cheering squad too, that spirit squad too. When it comes to you, again, I need for you to become passionate about you because you're so worth it. But I need for you to buy into you. That's the challenge. If you got me, say I got you, coach. Say I got you, coach. Who with me? It's time to start believing in you again. Shoot. Let me read. Larisha says, I never give myself credit for anything, and I'm always putting myself last, helping everybody around me. Okay. I'm glad you said that. Can we start celebrating more? Can we start celebrating more? Can we start celebrating? I'm going to need for y'all to pause. Because you know what? And I'm guilty of that. I had a conversation with my wife yesterday about that. I'm like, you know what? When you don't celebrate stuff and you act like things haven't happened for you that's significant, really it has not happened for you. Okay? That's just like somebody saying, well, I'll be happy once I lose 60 pounds. No, get happy now. Like you've already done it. Or you'll constantly find fault with yourself. You'll constantly be chasing after the next milestone when you don't celebrate your milestones that you're hitting now. Oh, girl, you look so good. You don't acknowledge it. You find fault with yourself. You say stuff like, I'm doing okay, I guess. I really can't see it. You done lost 20 pounds, and you know you done lost 20 pounds, but you don't acknowledge it because you're not at 60 yet. Or it's the same person that says, you know what, once I lose 100 pounds, I'll get happy. But you haven't celebrated the first 40. Or it's like that person who says, you know what, when I make $1 million, that's when I'll become happy. Let me give you something good. If you don't celebrate the first 10,000, that first million won't move you. Because you'll always get yourself depressed because you're not at 10 million or you're not at 5 million. You see what I'm saying? You got to start celebrating your victories as of right now and start living and getting excited and joyful about what you've accomplished so you can get more, so you can appreciate more. You don't appreciate stuff because you don't appreciate you now. Again, if you don't celebrate yourself in the space where you're at now, I promise you, you won't celebrate yourself when, in your mind, you climb that mountain and then, you don't get excited about nothing because you over there looking at the next mountain to climb up. Start celebrating yourself. Ooh, I done stepped on some toes. Can we agree that we're gonna start celebrating more victories more, please? Please, can we agree that we're gonna celebrate ourselves? Y'all don't like this again. Y'all celebrate politicians who don't care for you, who ain't worried about you. Y'all just be all in for them, but be showing up at rallies, but you wouldn't show up at your own rally. Y'all be supporting folks who look like you, who might not even be for you. But you can't get excited about you. Just saying. Coach, that was me a few months ago before I got on your program. I would get a compliment and brush it out because I didn't see it, feel it, so I wasn't a believer. Yeah, you got to stop that. You got to celebrate your stuff. Look, if you step on the scale and you 20 pounds lighter, I need you to play some praise music. I need you to play some shout music. Because again, you're one step closer to your stuff. And that needs to be celebrated. So let's celebrate, Mom. Let's get excited about, and let me also say this too before I let you go. There ain't nothing wrong with being excited about you. Now, what is wrong is when you get excited about everybody else but you. That's when I fault you. That's when we have problems, and that's when we have issues, because I'm looking at you like, okay, you're excited about the release of this song or this movie, but I don't see that same exuberance, that same youthful exuberance for you. But you excited about this movie, or you're excited about this concert, or you're excited about X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z being everything but you. That's when I have an issue. I'm just saying, let's celebrate you, baby. Because again, you don't celebrate you, nobody else will. Agreed? Agreed. So that's what's up. So let me bust up out here. Oh, one more thing, and I'm gonna leave you alone, I promise. Start doing more stuff for yourself. That's another part of it too. Spoil yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Y'all done let people mess y'all up. Like, for real. Y'all done let people mess you up because, we've been told that if you talk about yourself, you're bragging. Brag. Look, brag. Or start doing stuff in silence. That's code for, I don't want to hear about your stuff because I ain't doing nothing. Anytime somebody says, never tell nobody what you're doing, never share your goals, never share your dreams. Okay, if I don't share stuff with people, it's not going to hold me accountable. And, I get excited when I talk to other people about my stuff because it holds me accountable. But sometimes it just does something to me just to hear myself doing it, because it's like, dang, I'm over here doing it. But if I don't talk about it, I'm not going to get excited about it because, again, I ain't got nobody to talk to. I don't have anybody to talk to about it. I'm doing stuff in private, in secrecy. You better start talking about your stuff. You better start letting people know what you're doing. You better start letting your light shine. Stop letting people convince you to dim your light, because that's what you do when you don't talk about you. I need for you to talk about you more, because the world needs to hear what you're doing. Versus always talking about the issues of the world and what somebody else is doing and how much you admire them. And, oh God, why did this have to happen to them? I need some stuff to start happening to you that you talk about, that you broadcast, that you publicize, so I can get happy and I can get excited and I can celebrate you, because people like me like celebrating folks like you. Now give me something to celebrate. Yeah, I'm getting selfish. Give me something to celebrate with you. Give me some. Give me some. That's your challenge. Let me bust up out of here. But I love you. Look, text me 864-710-1520 to get the Super Stomach Shredder. It's 15% off today. I'm spoiling y'all. I'm treating y'all. Make sure y'all good. So take advantage of that. So I love y'all extremely. Look, we got some work to do on you. But again, you're well worth it. You're so well worth it. So love y'all extremely. Let's dominate the rest of this day. And I'll check back in with you later. I love each and every single last one of you. Be good.